Being mesmerized by our Creator's beauty. How significant is it for you to give Him thanks on all occasions for everything? Not some of the things, but everything that He's done. A lot of people woke up this morning and instead of thanking Him for this beauty, chose to complain. I'm encouraging you to do the opposite, to be thankful. Look at the birds, look at the trees, and look at all of this beauty from His hand. He created it all just like He created you. So as you go through the day, I ask you to just bask in His serene beauty and everything that He's chosen to create. Look at that. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in our daily lives and the mundane task of being a mom or wife or just going to work and all of our daily activities that we forget to stop and appreciate the very things that if we thought more about, we wouldn't be as downtrodden or and as funky as of a mood as we're in, because we fail to think about that which is good, which we know He tells us to do. So I don't know where you are, but I know that this is something that doesn't happen very often, and it reminds me of opportune moments that sometimes come in life, and we forget. We forget just how great, of a life we have. We forget just how beautiful and intricately detailed we are. We forget that just like all of these beautiful flakes of snow, that we actually weren't meant to be a copy-paste version. That we were supposed to be unique. That we were supposed to be unique. That we are supposed to be unique. That just like these snowflakes, we were all created with a individual purpose for a collective purpose. And so, you trying to be like somebody else, you trying to do it somebody else's way, it's not going to work. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be uniquely you. That's the message. You are supposed to be uniquely you. You can't proceed to be a blueprint if you're actually a replicated copy. So don't change yourself so that your format looks like somebody else's. We've been brainwashed enough to do that. And look at how it turned out. Look how it turned out. You think these snowflakes were out here fussing and fighting and trying to say, hey, I'm going to be a different version of myself. I want to look like this one. They don't do that. Nature doesn't do that. It's man. We've been tricked into thinking it's okay for us to all look the same, all sound the same, all dress the same. I mean, you got people out here changing their faces altering their bodies, all of these things to be a different version of themselves. Not a better version, but a different version of themselves. They want to be a duplicated version of someone else, taking away all of their unique abilities, all of their unique features, all of their unique qualities, and in doing so, you take away your natural right and ability to be able to perform in that which you've been predestined to perform in. You can't execute well if you are a doppelganger. It was never meant for you to be that person. It was never meant for you to be that person. It was never meant for you to walk their walk. You don't have their legs. You can go and get it surgically altered as many times as you want. That will never make someone else's legs your legs. So, just remember as you go through the day, when you feel like you aren't enough, when you feel like you're not doing enough, when you feel like you need to be something that you're not, trust that the same Father in heaven that created all of this beauty, each one of these individual snowflakes that are now melting, which makes me sad, created you. He created you for your purpose, individually, so that you could be a contribution to the purpose collectively. And so, as you go through the day, as you go through your life, be mindful of what you allow in your space. Be mindful of the time you spend, what you fill up on. Be mindful of what you attribute your time to. It's not meant for you to be around certain atmospheres because it impacts you and affects you negatively. So when you're in certain atmospheres, this is why it feels funky. This is why it feels like you can't flourish. This is why it feels like you've been put in a box. Know that is because you're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. It was never meant for you to be in that room, and you force fit your way in. And so then when you get in, it doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. So I encourage you, like I said, as you go through today, as you go through life, to be uniquely you. I'm big on that. I tell people that all the time. I'm a firm believer in encouraging children in their unique abilities and their talents, and not, oh, they're so beautiful, and not dumbing themselves down to make the next man feel smarter. Their unique abilities are theirs and yours are yours. It doesn't mean that you're any better or any worse. It means that you are uniquely you and they are uniquely them. So I encourage you to do that, and know that you're loved. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come into this serene beauty and just take it all in and have this moment with me. I look forward to this year and sharing many more things with you guys, being of encouragement, educating you on certain aspects of things, and just sharing whatever it is that's being downloaded to me from my Father in heaven to share with you guys. So I hope you are enjoying this if you did get to experience this. If he gifted you this beautiful snow, for those of us further down south, because I know those up north are not excited about this, and I'm sorry that you guys have to experience this, but then I'm not, because it's so beautiful. You know, we have to embrace things. It's kind of like we get heat all the time, so with us getting heat, we often fix ourselves to say we complain, but then the people that have the snow want the heat. So let's be thankful for what we have. And on that note, I've almost reached the top. So I want to say have a fabulous day, and I look forward to reconnecting soon. All right, leave me some comments.